today as we look at the careers for each of the signs. We're going to be looking at challenges, solutions, and then possible outcomes. So I hope that you find this helpful. Hello and welcome, Taurus. I have shuffled and pre-pulled some cards for you. So let's see what cards come out for you today. So first of all, we have the Seven of Michael. There's a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all of the details. The second card is the Four of Gabriel. Time for celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. The Queen of Raphael. Follow your heart. A love of home and family. Trustworthy psychic information. The Seven, patience and planning. The last card is number 1, triumphant success. So let's see what your career guidance is today, Taurus. So when I have a look at these cards, this really does look to me like you are stepping out into something new. It tells me that even though you have got the two options or more than one option for you to go down, I also want to say that you just maybe need to be careful that possibly individuals or information or conditions maybe aren't what they first appear to be. So it's very important for you to maybe just dig a little bit deeper, investigate to see if there is any information that's been withheld from you. And also I would say to you on a little bit of a negative way is to have a backup plan. Because this does look to me like, because it's already on the road, it looks to me that it's quite sudden and unexpected change. But again, if you're looking to change, this definitely says to you that change is on the horizon. But again, like with all things, do so having done your due diligence. Don't just trust what people say. Read the fine print, put your own mind to it, see that what they say and what they put down on paper are the same things. But if you are currently going through a little bit of a phase where you might be suffering a bit, whether that's emotionally or whether that's physically or financially, they are saying that you do have other options. There is a way that is going to be less pressurized, but they also want you to understand that even though you might be carrying some stress, some pressure, some burdens there in your backpack, baggage, also, you maybe need to have a look what it is that you are doing that's taking you down in that direction. Sometimes we do and we say and we decide things without thinking about the consequences. And then when the consequences happen, we are unhappy about that. So I would say to you, just assess the situation nice and clearly and intelligently, and just see what other options are waiting for you. But as this Four of Gabriel tells you, the timing is good. There are rewards that are coming if you are prepared to put in the work and make the changes and release yourself from those burdens, that backpack of distress that you've been carrying around, and maybe overwhelm and over responsibility and all those other things. And then obviously the Queen of Raphael, she's just talking about, following your internal guidance, following your psyche, following your gut, for want of a better word, trusting your own internal guidance. So once you've checked, and I think we spoke about that initially, of going, if you get a funny feeling that you think that somebody's maybe not telling you everything, or that they're withholding information, or they're twisting the information, trust your gut. If something, walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. So go and do your investigations if they're saying that it's not. Okay. So this is very much about being open to change, open to receiving good news, good guidance, good information. Reminding you that nothing stays stagnant, reminding you that this time for success and prosperity and peace is definitely coming, but it's going to take patience and planning, because as much as good things come to those who wait, better things come to those that get things done while they wait. So as good as it is to practice patience and all that, it's also a good time to reevaluate your situation, your goals, your relationships, maybe even your relationship goals with regards to those that you work with or around, because we have relationships with everybody that we spend time with, not just those that we love. And they're just saying, to reflect on your journey and then plan on how you're going to get forward, plan on how best to manage potentially difficult or complex decisions and situations that may come to you in your future. And if you can manage to do that, and if you can manage to sort of overcome I want to say your mental obstacles. So sometimes, we create situations in our mind of stress or distress, and our attitudes maybe aren't, what we would necessarily want them to be, because we're so focused on the negatives, as that chap is over there, that maybe if we just shift our attitude, or if we shift our, where our emotions or our mental space is, that will actually create those new beginnings for us, So new beginnings, new attitude, new opportunities, all of that kind of stuff. And you can do that by maybe shifting your willpower or your determination and getting focused in the direction that would lead you to more positive outcomes, maybe triumph in some areas or all areas of your life. So here they're really just asking you to pause and consider the consequences. Obviously, we're doing a career guidance here, so this is more about considering the consequences of the actions and the decisions that you make in your working life that's going to affect your finances and your stability and your career going forward. So releasing negative thinking using mental clarity, and then controlling your mental thinking and creating a new way of thinking and being and processing may even help you to change the way that you perceive things. So this is more about, things change when you change, or things change when your attitude changes. So if you've been feeling a little bit stuck or a little bit restricted, anything along those lines, you want to be on one side and you're on one side, you want to get to the other side. They're just talking about your actual obstacle here might just be your mental attitude or your emotional overthinking or processing. So this does look to me that if you plan things correctly, and if you gain control over your mind and your attitude, and by making decisions that are based on fact instead of based on emotion, I do feel that that's going to lead you to good and positive relationships within the business sector that will then it will enhance your career sector, enhance your experience thereof, and then obviously bring you into the abundance that you no doubt are looking for. But again, I'm just getting with that little that angel over there just brings my attention back to this of follow your instincts, follow your gut, trust yourself, because sometimes we make a lot of mistakes by dismissing what it is that we instinctively know, and after the fact, we think to ourselves, oh, if only I had done what I knew this would happen, if I'd have done that other thing that I was thinking of, it would have led to a better, easier, more productive outcome. So this does show me a lot. There's a lot of improvement that I'm seeing in these cards, and that these cards are indicating, but it is going to be a step-by-step process. So planning or creating your formula and then implementing that is of vital importance. Some of you might even be changing jobs, or buying a new business, or moving your business from one premises to another premises, that you're in talks with somebody that gives you some useful and good information that you benefit from in the long run. So that might be something that comes up for some of you, Taurus. But yeah, overall, I would definitely say that the general energy here is make decisions based on facts. Don't make decisions based on emotions, because your emotions are going to keep you stressed, distressed, and stuck. And the facts are going to give you the information that you need to move forward to a much more abundant and rewarding future. That obviously you're going to need to work hard, but you would need to work hard anyway. So I don't know about you, but I'd rather work hard for a good outcome than have to work hard and end up down the wrong road. So that's it for you, Taurus. I hope that's helped you to make some good decisions going forward, and I look forward to seeing you again. If you found any value in this, I'd really appreciate a like, a subscribe, and a comment, so that we can get to know you a little bit better. Until next time, you take care, stay blessed. Bye for now.